Okay, guys. So this is part 2 of talking about the Clair audience. So my name is Siobhan Evans Egan. I'm a psychic medium and shamanic healing practitioner. I'm also an admin on the International Mediumship page where I post these videos. So we're talking about the different types of Clairs. If you are sensitive to energy, a lot of people are empathic and you will sense energy. It's a very important way to learn how do you sense it? How do you feel it? Where do you feel it? What does it trigger? So your clear senses, your clear feeling, as I said, one of the emotional part of the three faculties in clairsentience, that can be triggered the strongest. You know, if you walk into a room, you can feel things, but it's important when you do that, what is it triggering? So there's always messages behind everything. So to strengthen your clear, talk about your clear audience, your hearing. When you are in conversation with someone and they're talking to you, a lot of us just listen so that we can know when to speak, or we listen to wait for them to finish so we can say our part. We don't truly listen. So the next time someone is talking, really, really listen with your whole body. Where are you sensing it? Where are you feeling it? Are you sensing it? Are you feeling it? Okay. The other part also to be able to do this is when you're having your normal day. If you're able to meditate and you're able to go into a quiet space, this is where you can work within the clear audience part of you can close your eyes. To close down your senses is actually quite helpful. Close down the sight so that you can truly focus on the hearing. And in that moment, you focus on the hearing around the room. What can you hear? What's in the space around you? And then allow that to extend outwards. Do you hear cars? Do you hear birds? Do you hear people? Do you hear movement? What do you hear? Is it triggering images or is it triggering feelings? But just to be aware of what the clear audience can do. So these are things, we're in a school of life. It's all around us. We might not get to sit and do psychic and medium readings 24 hours a day, but we are awake and alive in our everyday lives, and this is the way we can practice this. So the other part of that, the clear audience. Okay, now we're talking about subjective seeing within the head. I find, and if you're in your room right now, look around you. I have this, my little tarot box, my tarot card box, and I would look at this and I'd close my eyes and I would imagine, try to bring the image within my mind, within my third eye. I see the butterflies on it, I see the colour. That's mentally. Okay, now obviously if you're driving, guys, please don't close your eyes and do it. But if you're outside, you see a road sign, look at it for a moment or two, close your eyes and try to really bring the focus of that within your mind. Okay, you can use it on anything. Sitting down, look at the chair in front of you, close your eyes, try to bring the image of the chair, the colour, the blanket, the way it sits. It's a really cool way to practice that. Okay, the clear audience, clear smelling. Bring your awareness to what is around you, the different smells, like the smell of the cutting of grass, the smell of flowers, the smell of tobacco, the different, well, vapes now more than anything, and it's smelling the different senses. So if you're out walking, out in nature, take in everything, everything. And sometimes the smell of a perfume might trigger a memory for you. So practice the clear smelling when you're cooking, you're baking, when you walk into a restaurant. What's the strongest sense? What can you smell that's really strong? And what these do is also bring you into your present moment. So when you have the clear tasting, the clear gustiness, a lot of us eat and don't taste. We're eating and we're just talking, or we're on our phones. Really, really become aware of what you're tasting. Like you can imagine a lemon is bitter. You can just imagine it because you know it is. You sense it and you feel it. So taste your food, taste things. Be aware of that. So really, really become aware of your natural 5-day physical senses in your everyday awareness. And that will strengthen within the cells of the clear parts, the clear parts, because we just walk along our day sometimes. We don't take anything in. We're so busy and so distracted. So to really become present and take all your awareness in, it slows everything down. And it will really help in your readings to do this because you're slowing down and you're becoming aware of the subjective parts of you within you internally that are being triggered. And to associate to a memory in your reading. It's like if I'm reading for someone and I sense sad, where do I feel sad? I feel sad as a mother. I feel sad. And it's to be able to associate that. If you just say to someone, I have a lady here, she's very happy, and go on. It's vague. So always, if you're able to practice and use practice and practice readings, really, really, really work on your clairsentience with the three faculties. And don't just get rid of images, but if you're in your everyday life, just normal day life, become present, become aware of the sounds around you and what you can see. Closing your eyes, can you bring those images in? Can you see the face of your loved one in your mind? Can you think of your children who are physically alive and bring them forward within your mind? Work on that. Okay. The other thing a lot of people ask is, and this is part of the Clair knowing. Okay. A lot of people like to get names in their readings. Now, in my everyday life, I am absolutely useless in remembering names. So I have to practice. So there was something Tony Stockwell did, and yes, I'm name dropping. I paid for it. I'm dropping. I worked with him many years ago in his mentorship, and gave a fabulous tip about this. He said that sometimes you hear him, he's brilliant with names. And what he does in the readings, if he doesn't get the name, he will ask the person at the end of the reading, what's the name? And then he will repeat it and say it like Tara. And you're saying it. It's kind of within your clairsentient, within your frame, within your system. Okay, so I do ask people afterwards, what's their name? Also, if you think about your favorite movies or your favorite series that you watch on Netflix or whatever, what's the names of the characters? Can you remember their names? Do you take in names? To know the names. Okay, another way to practice all your clairs would be to imagine you walking up the stairs, or walking to it if you know stairs, walking to your bedroom. The sense, the feel of the floor underneath you, the surroundings around you. What can you see? When you go to your door, is there a handle? Can you feel your hand on it? Can you see the colours, sense it? So practice in your everyday awareness. So I hope this helps. Thanks for listening, guys. Take care.